Hi guys. Who's this mysterious person in my subscription box? I just got a haircut and moved, so the background looks different. Hi everyone. This is gonna be about high school, which is a thing I have to deal with. I don't know how many of you live in an area that does the whole standardized testing thing. I'm pretty sure standardized testing is a widely American thing, which is where I live, to answer the long-standing question. But if you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, then this is what it basically is. There's a week and a half of school that's set aside for standardized testing, and that's it. That's all we do. The whole time. We could be learning, but no. These standardized tests are just too important for that. Like, can you imagine if we went to school to actually learn instead of just doing well on standardized tests? Because that is a foreign concept to me. And then every single day, for every single one of these tests, we get to hear the teacher go, "As I read the instructions aloud, please read along silently." It's the same every year. It's the same instructions every year. And then there's 1,000 rules that you have to agree to. Some examples are: only use number 2 pencils. Don't cheat. Do not create any disruptions. Do not speak to anyone about any part of this test, or else you will fail and probably be deported. Do not breathe too loud. And then you just take these tests for like 5 hours a day. But you don't get any homework, so that's cool. I've taken many a standardized test in my days. Tests in my day, in my life. I've taken the Louisiana standardized tests, I've taken the Massachusetts standardized tests, I've taken the ACT, and this year I'm going to take the New York standardized tests, and I suffered through 8th grade, which I'll talk about in a second. Every day I hear at least 2 teachers say, "This is what the question is gonna look like on the standardized test." And then they hand it to you and it's like, if you have 3 watermelons and the noun of this sentence is isosceles, how do you find the specific heat of this cat? Show your work and explain each step. It's just as bad as it sounds. So 8th grade, right? It's not all that long ago. What grade am I in? Yeah, it's not that long ago. And the thing I still remember most is the standardized testing. Because they changed our curriculum like 3 times, because Common Core was a mess, so they got rid of it. And then everything got messed up, and then we ended up taking like 4 standardized tests. And that was the year that one of them was supposed to count for whether or not we passed the grade, but I guess they felt bad for us and decided that they weren't even gonna count any of the tests for anything. I think I blocked out some of it, to be honest. And we had to take all of them in our home rooms, and mine smelled terrible the entire time thanks to the suspicious fridge in the corner. Please just visualize, okay? Several tests. Each of them take at least 2 to 3 days, several hours a day, and it's the same exact type of question over and over and over again. Eventually we being my classmates and I, we made a pact that we'd make our answers in all of the short answer sections as weird as we possibly could, because we ended up being a terrible group of kids. Why would you give a bunch of kids so many tests in 1 year? We were suffering. I don't think I even learned anything that year. I just learned how much I hate life and the school system. And recently I had to relive this trauma when I was forced to spend an entire class period bubbling in information about myself. It was terrifying. There were questions like, pick the career cluster that would best suit you. What are career clusters? And why would you ever expect that I have my life together to the point where I know what I want to do in life? I just said life like 3 times, didn't I? So in summary, this is a topic I'm very passionate about. I hate standardized testing. It sucks, and it's a waste of time. In other news, I moved again, and I got a haircut like several months ago, but you wouldn't know that because I haven't posted anything. And I know there's gonna be that one comment that's like, "I liked you better with your long hair." So I'm gonna beat you to that. And if you comment that, I will hunt you down and steal all of the lead out of every single mechanical pencil that you own. Here's a quick house tour. Isn't it lovely? Okay, that's all I have. So comment your standardized test thoughts and stories, because I love being angry with a bunch of other people about the same thing. You can like or subscribe, blah blah blah. Also, I made a Twitter, which you should follow. I tweet relatable things to keep up with the fellow teens. Okay, bye. Finished filming with 3 minutes to spare on my memory card. Cool, I'm so cool. Stay in school. Education is important. For standardized testing. That.